So since the Barossa Valley, after Matt did that little, what do you do, the bolt thing on the battery?
Yeah, fix the earth.
We've still had a few starting problems, so...
Yeah, it just sounds a bit doughy.
Yeah, go, do it.
It might sound good. Find out.
That didn't sound too good.
Didn't sound amazing. No. So we've just driven through Robe. It's a beautiful little town, heaps of people out, and we've reached this spot where it's got the Little Dip Conservation Park. I'm not sure how much further we go until we get to the beach, so I just dropped the tyres down to like 20. I have no doubt that I'll have to drop them a lot more than that at some point. But yeah, we're gonna go try hit the beach, find the track. Don't really know exactly where we're going. Never been here, but you know.
Do we ever know where we're going?
Not really.
No.
Alright, I think we're getting pretty close to hitting the beach. We got a sign that says soft sand ahead and a bit of a hill, and then a track that shows we're nearly at the beach. So I've just not really taken too many chances. Let the tyres down a fair bit. Front's like 12 and backs are at like 16. So because we're like travelling by ourselves, I don't really want to get stuck. But you never know.
Good content though.
Good content, yeah. So nah, I'll let them down pretty low. We'll see what happens. Going on. I think I've seen a few people put sand flags on in YouTube videos and stuff, and it's probably a good idea after coming out that little dune.
Yeah, I don't think you need them.
I'm not sure, to be honest.
I don't think it's a requirement, but yeah, like it's a
bit extra safety because you can't see over the top of the dunes. So.
No.
Last bit's stuck. Oh, there it is.
Sand flag is up.
Let's get cruising. We've got a long way to go. It's going to take a while, I reckon.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big... I've only driven down the beach for about a minute. I've already come to like a dodgy looking spot. I don't really know where I'm supposed to go. Obviously it looks like some people try and drive up there, but that just looks horrible and dangerous. It's a pretty big angle. If you slip, you'll probably just roll over. I reckon I'll just come and drive across the rocks, to be honest. It's probably going to be a better option. It's hard though, because when you fall between the rocks, the sand's really soft. But it's pretty easy. Yeah. Look at that. It's weird sand, eh? It's like thick and like kind of gravelly. Where it's just really boggy. Like you just sink straight in. But really cool coast. It's really like rugged and wild. Pretty awesome. to put it on his like tow bar tongue.
To snatch out, but now the recovery car's bogged, so Matt's going, oops, it's going to run me over. Matt's going to see if the patrol will do it, which, I mean, I think it will, but we're, so the Hilux was trying to pull out the Isuzu, I think it's an Isuzu, I'm not sure, and they got bogged as well, so which we sort of expected because it's really boggy here. So Matt has gotten the patrol ready, but we didn't really want to put too much more strain on the gearbox because we're already one gear down and we've got to make it home. But here we are, so we'll see how it goes really. Go, the patrol, the ultimate recovery vehicle.
Easy as that. First go, didn't even have to give it too much.
Yeah, that's good.
Got a free beer.
Yeah.
That's gonna taste good too.
Yeah, it will. Yeah, reward. Now we're gonna keep going, hey?
Yeah, chuck a Yui, head back the other way. Car down at this beach, but maybe he's the farmer or something. I don't know.
And he just watched us drive in here.
Pretty much. That's funny. Anyway, we're gonna go back on the beach and up that hill, I guess. Gotta find out if we can get up it.
Oh god.
Sure, that was easy as. Wow, that's steep. Well, this is our camp spot for tonight. Up on the dunes, pretty cool. There's a few more people camped down that way. Saw them. Yeah, cool spot. Had a wicked day. It was pretty fun. Oh yeah, we pulled old mate out earlier. That was pretty fun. I was a little bit hesitant to do that, yeah, because we actually we haven't mentioned it yet. We should have mentioned it earlier. We haven't had third gear like the whole trip. We lost third gear pretty much at Uluru, which was like 2 weeks into our trip. So, you know, it's a little bit, it was pretty scary at the time, not having third gear. We're like, oh, we're not gonna have it like unless we get the gearbox replaced. And I didn't want to do that. I've actually got a new, well, not a new one, I've got a spare one at home. Ready to go in. But yeah, so I've been trying to take it somewhat easy on the old truck. So yeah, I was a bit like, oh, I don't really want to help, but it was like a nice little family and didn't really want to leave them stuck there either. So luckily they actually came out pretty easy, so that was good. But yeah, it's a little behind the scenes, something you don't know. I had no third gear, so every like city driving is horrible. As soon as I got to take off from like a set of lights and go uphill, it sucks pretty much. You got to go second, like straight to fourth, and doing that uphill, it doesn't really work very well. The rest of the time it's pretty much fine, to be honest. It hasn't really been much of an issue. But yeah, thought I'd fill you in on that one. Turned into a mint little afternoon here. The clouds have disappeared, sun's gonna go down soon. Blue skies, all the grey clouds are slowly disappearing off, which is awesome. Cooking up some dinner, burrito bowls tonight, and then some chicken that I cooked up the other day. Drinking my victory beer from pulling out old mate. Gave me a little beer, so sweet, tastes pretty good. Beautiful.
You're like a little kid in his truck.
Pretty much. I just wish my truck wasn't like 1,000 million kilos. A bit lighter. So I've seen a few YouTube videos and I'm pretty sure this is like the biggest hill in the whole like Beachport to Robe section that people try and drive up. And it's massive and it's very steep. And like I can't go too crazy because we're full tourer mode, but I don't know, it's just too tempting to not have a crack because we're here. So I might have a little go.
Go on then.
I might just have one go, and if I don't make it, I don't think I'm gonna make it. It's huge.
It's also the fact that the car's so heavy at the moment.
Yeah.
Hey.
Pretty much.
Go on then.
Even the hill behind us that I've been driving down is huge. Like it's steep as. But we'll go back up the top and I'll come back down that track.
Bit bouncy. It's like this. Donk, donk. Wow.
Wow.
Bit bouncy, mate.
Just a bit. That was weird as. It's a big hill. Well, actually, I made it a decent way. I probably got to hit it a little bit harder. We could have got a bit further. I don't think I would have got to the top, but I don't know, it was a decent effort. Very steep hill. When I came back down, that was a bit weird. I don't know what's going on there. I think it must have been on the brakes too much, and I was like digging in and just bouncing. But yeah, like that is huge. You don't know how big it is until you're actually here. That's pretty decent. Oh well. Oh, we gave it a little go. But anyway, we're gonna go to another spot. There's a few little like pins on Google Maps. So I'm just gonna drive to a couple of those and explore them pretty much. So we'll go to the next one. So the last hill climb that we just did, you would have seen, that was called Simca Hill. which is like a little pin on maps. We tried one just past Grassy Knoll. It was just here next to 9 Mile Drift. That was the really tall one that we didn't get up. And we did Murray's Climb. That was not that interesting. It was a little bit interesting. And now we've just come to Steeple Chase, which is behind us. We'll have a crack at that. It looks pretty decent, so not sure.
He was in 2-wheel drive. Wow.
Finishes up our Robe to Beachport run. We just came down a little track here just to pump up our tyres. The bitumen road's just up there. Awesome, eh? Like, such a cool little fun adventure. There's like, I don't know, there's a bit of a town in the middle sort of that breaks up the trip from Robe to Beachport, which I didn't really know about. You sort of drive down the beach, go around that, and then get back onto the beach, and then...
You used to be able to drive through it, but they...
Yeah, it sort of closed.
It's like a private town.
There's another little track that we came down. But yeah, it was pretty cool. There's a fair bit of inland track driving, and then also a decent amount of beach driving. Would definitely be fun with a few more cars. It'd be good to come back and like set up in the dunes for like a full day, and you could just like watch people and stuff cruise up and down the dunes and have a bit of fun. There's definitely a lot to explore. Like, these are probably the best sand dunes we've been to. I would rate this way higher than like Lancelin. This is awesome. So like, you could have so much fun, and we had a bit of fun. Yeah. Couldn't have too much, but we had a fair bit. It was pretty cool.
You could definitely do it in a day as well. Like, you could
easily,
because like yesterday we didn't start until 12:30.
Yeah.
And now today we didn't start till 12, and it's 2. So. And
we're not driving like real fast, and I'm sort of just ducking and weaving out onto the beach and then back in and like looking at stuff. And we went into the dunes. Like, we were just cruising, but cool place. Yeah, very, very happy that we came here and did this little trip. Pretty cool. Yeah, I'll pump the tyres up, and then we're going to start heading to our next camp for the night. Yeah. It's called, what's it called? Browns
I'm not
Beach
sure if we'll quite make it there.
Alright.
It's a little bit away, but we're not really sure exactly where we're going.